Hey there, guys. This is the test prep for the entire chapter 9. So it has everything from 9.1 through 9.6. So let's go ahead and get started. From 9.1, 16 through 23, there is one question. This is one of the formulas, and you need to describe the combined variation. Okay, so let's take a look at 21. Oops. Okay, so you would say that H I don't know why I want to write equals because I'm a math teacher, that's why. H varies directly with V and inversely with the square of R, right? And the reason we are ignoring this pi is because pi is a numeric representation. It is your constant of variation. It stands for 3.14. And remember, we don't discuss the constant of variation, the numeric portion term factor of any formula. Okay, all right, so that would be your answer. H varies directly with B because B is in the numerator, and inversely with the square of R because R squared is in the denominator. Okay, write the function that models the variation and then find Z when X is 4 and Y is 9. So let's take a look at 26. Z varies directly with the square of X and inversely with Y. But remember, we have to have that constant of variation, and that's always going to go with your numerator term. Right, so the next thing says when X is 2, Y is 4, Z is 3. They're giving you those so that you can solve that for K. So Z is 3, K is our unknown, X is 2, so 2 squared, and then Y is 4. All right, so then 2 squared is 4. 4 over 4 simplifies to just 1, right? So those cancel, and you have K equals 3. So now putting that into the equation, you have Z equals 3x squared all over Y. That would be your function that models the variation. And then it says find Z when X is 4 and Y is 9. So then Z equals 3 times 4 squared all over 9. 4 squared is 16. 16 times 3 is 48. So then this gives you 48 over 9. Okay, and you can reduce that because 48 has a factor of 3, 9 has a factor of 3. So then, and you could have done that over here as well. So then this just simplifies to 16 over 3. Okay? All right. And I would leave it just like that. Okay, now the last one, there is one question from the 43 to 48 section, and this one says each pair of values is from an inverse variation. Find the missing value. All right, so we're told that this is an inverse variation and that these are from the same inverse variation. So if they're from the same inverse variation, your constants of variation should be the same for each ordered pair. So then with this being an inverse variation, you have, sorry, just dropped the little pin. You end up with y equals k over x, which gives you k equals xy is how you find your constant of variation. Okay, I don't know. It doesn't matter which one to pick. Let's do 44. All right, so in this case, if k equals xy, then that means xy equals xy. So you multiply these two together, so 2 times 5 is equal to 4 times y. So 10 equals 4y. Solving that for y, you divide both sides by 4, so then y equals 5 over 2. Okay, so all you're doing there with these is multiplying your xy term, set that equal to multiplying your xy term, and solve for your variable. Okay. All right, from 9-2, this is the graphing section. Sketch the asymptotes and then graph the equation. So I'm going to go with number 18. And we have y equals 2 over x plus 6 minus 1. Well, this plus 6 tells me that we are going to the left 6, and this negative 1 tells me that we are going down 1. All right, so if I sketch those asymptotes right now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a little bit challenging on this thing. All right, here we go. Two, and then down 1. Okay, so those are the asymptotes, right? So this telling me up here that this shifted left 6, that means I want to pick values to the left of 6, negative 6, and values to the right of negative 6. So I'm going to pick, let's see, 1, 2, 3, so 7, 8, 9. So negative 9, negative 8, negative 7. You could go with negative 6.5 if you wanted to, but you don't have to. I'm going to. And then negative 5.5, negative 5, negative 4, negative 3. Okay, so now plugging all of these values in directly to this equation and evaluating. So negative 9 plus 6 is negative 3. Negative 2/3 minus 1 is going to be negative 1 2/3 or negative 5/3. Putting negative 8 in, negative 8 plus 6 is negative 2. 2 over negative 2 is negative 1. Negative 1 minus 1 is negative 2. Negative 7 plus 6 is negative 1. 2 over negative 1 is negative 2. Negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. Negative 6.5 plus 6 is negative 0.5. 2 divided by negative 0.5 is negative 4. Negative 4 minus 1 is negative 5. Negative 5.5 plus 6 is 0.5. 2 over 0.5 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. Negative 5 plus 6 is 1. 2 over 1 is 2. Minus 1 is 1. Negative 4 plus 6 is 2. 2 over 2 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Negative 3 plus 6 is 3. 2/3 minus 1 is negative 1/3. All right, so now let's go ahead and graph these. So then you have negative 9 and negative 5/3. So that's going to be right about there. Negative 8 and negative 2. Negative 7, negative 3. And then negative 6.5 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, and then negative 5.5, we have 3. Negative 5 is 1. Negative 4 is 0. And negative 3 is negative 1/3. All right, and now this probably isn't going to turn out so well, but we're going to give it our best shot. Okay, so then you go ahead and you draw your branches. Right? And a little bit weird, but still. Okay, and that's what you do. So again, you sketch your asymptotes. That gives you a guideline of what x values to pick. Pick to the left, pick to the right. Put those in your t-chart, plug them in, evaluate it, plot your points. Okay. All right. Now there is one from the write an equation for the translation of y equals 2 over x that has the given asymptotes. Okay, so remember we have y equals a over x minus h plus k, okay, where the x coordinate is your h, the y coordinate is your k. So we're going to go ahead and do, let's do 23. So you have y equals, in this case our a is 2, so we have 2 in the numerator over x minus a negative 2, and then you have positive 3, so plus 3. Minus negative makes that positive, so we want to clean that up. So then you have y equals 2 over x plus 2 plus 3, and that's your answer. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this now just to kind of keep the videos short. So I will resume in another video.